welcome to the third video here on the to-be-named Minecraft server. Here we are at the base of the mountains just outside of Crossroads. Today's episode, I think we're going to be working on the river here. As you can see, we've got all of these bits of like stone and stuff, and the splotches of sand, gravel, clay, all that ugliness all throughout the river. So I think we're gonna start at the very least with the middle section, because this is a tad bit of a project, seeing as it goes all the way from down there all the way. Still going a little bit. Just give it a second. You can see we're gonna probably take it all the way up to probably run with the ice there, a little bit up the river there, and most likely down to probably run about here on this river. If not, potentially all the way down the river here. So it's a pretty big project on its own. Replacing all the sand and gravel and clay and stuff is most likely going to take us, I'd say, at least a third of the time, and that's going to be probably like a solid 50 hours. Maybe more, to get the entire river here, like all of these areas I just outlined. To get all of that, probably going to be over 50 hours, just replacing the sand, gravel, and clay. But then also having to detail it, as well as, I don't think we're going to do this kind of beach for all of it. Maybe just that side of the river. And then over here we're going to do something a little bit different. As well as down there and over there, we're going to do something different. So, yep, it's going to be a lot to do. But, with that said, as usual, it's pretty regular for me at this point. Let's go ahead and get into the first time-lapse of the video. Alright, here we are, guys, back after the time lapse. You can see behind me all of the sand, gravel, and clay has been cleaned up on that end of the river, which I believe I did end up at the end of the time lapse. Got, like, my game crashed a little bit, so forgot to record the last section being done down here. But you can see it's now all done. I haven't removed the, this thing, conduit quite yet, but you can see it's all been cleaned up all the way down, which also just have to note something. Might have noticed this in the video, like, whoa, this is a really buried shipwreck, right? Like, this is really in the ground. No, it's not. Basil did this. Basil built this one day. And just... Basil's mean. But yep. Now the next step is going to be... a little shreep first. But the next section... the next time lapse most likely is going to be going ahead and building in all of the like actual details, bringing the beach all the way down. Well, like maybe not all the way down, but try and blend it out into whatever we're gonna do on this side, which is still actually undecided currently. But also, fun little note, I was expecting, like, doing the dirt here was gonna take, like, an entire week to get done, but ended up only took, like, 3 days. And it wasn't even like I was super hard focusing on doing it for those 3 days. But, yeah. So we're gonna have to bring the beach all the way down. Try and blend it out into just back to dirt until we figure out what the rest of this is gonna look like. Yep, with that said, I think, oh, a little too close there. I think that will be good to get us into the second time lapse of the video. Alright guys, here we are back again after the time lapse, now with all of the details and stuff in, as you can see behind me there. Which, during that time lapse, ended up, don't know why I decided to do this to myself, but you can see where like I started doing like a slight gradient with the sand and then decided, you know what, nah, that's not good enough. And went back in with the pattern here, a little bit smoother of a gradient, which ended up, don't know why I decided I needed to just do the gradient twice, but yeah, might have thought that was weird in the time lapse why I did it twice. I don't know why I didn't do it from the start, but you know, that's how it be. We can also see over on the other side, all of that is done now. All of the mud and all those details are in now, which admittedly, we probably will come back to this another time. Same as like the birch forest, I do plan to come back to this. Maybe not super soon, but do stay tuned for coming back to this. The tree designs are like 2 or 3 years old, so I'm pretty sure I can do better for those. But yeah, we're also, like I said, gonna be coming back to this because you can see it's kind of lacking on details down here, gonna be honest. But for now, I think it works just to get this area at least presentable, as well as a nice way to break up from mining for like 2 or 3 weeks straight. Yeah, I needed something other than being underground. But yep, pretty well recaps all that. You can also see got all the seagrass in now. Got all of that going. Also, next episode might be slightly delayed. I'm not sure. I might end up just essentially pushing next episode off for a while because school is starting up again, so I'm gonna be having a little bit messy schedule, so I'm not sure if I can guarantee like same kind of scale of episodes coming out, so I might just do like double uploads on shorts for the next few weeks. I'll try and see what I can do to get a long form video out. I'll probably just be working on one for the next few weeks, just slowly, so I can get one out probably, if I'm doing long form, every other weekend or every other Wednesday currently. I'll probably just take the, like next time I would upload a long form video would instead be a short to replace that, and then the long form video after that one would actually be released as a essentially 3 weeks or like 4 weeks of time being put into it instead of just 2, which with the messy schedule will probably mean it's roughly the same amount getting done, but ends up being the same amount getting done. It's just it takes longer to get done due to the messy schedule and lack of time to really do it. So yeah, just a little heads up, uploads might be a little funky next few weeks. I'm not sure. I'm gonna at least try and keep to the 1 short per week schedule. I should be able to at least keep that, but the long form video might take a little bit longer to get out. So yeah, just a little heads up there. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. It didn't get as much done as I was hoping with the amount of time I should have been able to put in, but for how much was actually done with the amount of time, I'm more than happy with. But yep, with all of that said, again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun YouTuber jargon, whatever. Yep, thanks for watching. Bye.